Tubman, a formidable woman who helped change the course of history for African Americans in the movement to end slavery, once said, "Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world." That was a woman born into slavery, but knew the only way out was first to free herself mentally. Welcome to Bophelong. My name is Refilwe Mwilwa. When Ntombi Mate was hired as a security guard at the University of Zululand in 2007, she had a bigger end goal in mind. A higher learning institution? What better place to emancipate herself from the shackles of her mind and background and take the brave steps in order to create a better life for herself and her 5 children, despite the challenges she would face.
Zululand, an area in northern KwaZulu-Natal, is still singing praises to individuals it has groomed. The University of Zululand is surely proud of one determined lady who has made waves in and around KZN. Ntombi Mate was hired as a security guard at the university in 2007. She wasted no time and registered to study the following year.
Kusengo 2007 ngase ngiyothola kumsebenzi e-University of Zululand, ngisebenza as a security guard khona. Kimina kwabe intokozo nje praise ngathi praise God, because ngangazi ukuthi njengamanje although ngiyi-security kodwa ke I will study ngoba ngangicela.
She explains what was required of her as a security guard.
Ama-post ami lokhu ama-residencies mhlawumbe it's either i-east noma i-west, ngisebenza nje lapho. Sometimes ngisebenzele library for umaintaina umaintaina into noise e-library, abafundi bangena bephethe ikhwama, azikho allowed ikhwama ye-library yethu, so nje ngisebenza nje yonke lo msebenzi le efana naleyo.
She worked hard and continues working hard at assisting students. She takes us back to the day she decided to become a student too.
Ngangizwe ngifika ukuthi uyakwazi ukusizakala njengomsebenzi e-university. Ngabe sengiya ka payroll. Ngafika ngalibeka udaba lami ukuthi ngifisa ukufunda yini engayenza. Ngafica uMrs Ronel ngafica yena ofisini, ngabuza ke ukuthi ngifuna ukufunda kodwa futhi imali anginayo. I-university ngangisiza ngani? Wase yasho ukuthi ikhona kuyenzewa ama-arrangements umuntu mayifuna ukufunda umsebenzi, lo mali leyo i-deductwa monthly, kuyiba i-installment ukhokhe monthly, and then ngajabula ke ngase ngithi mina ngingaqualify yini ngoba ngifuna. Wasethi hayi, welcome, wangenzela konke, ngaregister ke kanjalo ke kwa public administration, ngaqhubeka ngaqala ngafunda.
Although she's still a security guard, her hard work has paid off. This year, she received an honors degree in public administration and another degree in community work, which is very much dear to her heart as it links her to her community.
Ngithema sengiqedile public administration, ngazizwa ngisenginalo umfuthi ukuthi no, ngiyathanda futhi manje ukusebenza ngomphakathi, to develop umphakathi, especially umphakathi wangakithi. Umphakathi sisemakhaya, sinezinto eziningi eziyinkinga like omanzi, ogesi. Kwafika futhi enhlizweni yami ukuthi ish, yazi ukuthi buze kuhlangane ukuthi ngikwazi ukusiza umphakathi. Mhlawumbe mase ngithole i-public administration, ngiyosebenza komasipala, ngingakwazi ukuthi ngikwazi ukusiza umphakathi yonke.
Studying and working at the same time has never been easy. She explains how she managed coping with the two.
Kunesikhathi lapho njengoba ngisebenza i-security guard, ngiphume ekuseni ngo-6, i-class lami liyaqala ngo7:30. Kungibiza ukuthi angifike ngigeze endlini, ngihambe ngiyeklasini. Ngiyozela, ngikhathele. Kodwa because there's something drives me ukuthi ngihambe ngiyeklasini. That is why ngangizitshela ukuthi no, I want to do it. No matter what, I will do it.
The relationship she has with the students as a security guard is the same as the one she has with them as a student. She is just one of them.
Kumnandi uma usebenza ufunda noma usumdala, ngoba umqondo wakho usuvulekile ukuthi yini oyidingayo empilweni. You pay attention to your study. Ngazo zonke indlela ukuthi okay, I want to make it this thing. And kumnandi futhi ukuthi abafundi ube close nabo. ungavuka ubana kusuphatha kwabantwana abancane usuyiphatha ube umama yiba nawe umntwana omncane kuze uzoyithola imodule ngoba without that awuyitholi imodule.
In April, Ntombi graduated twice in 1 week, and she still gets excited when she talks about those days.
Mangiqeda ngoMonday ngiphinde ngiyograde Friday ngizibonile ukuthi ayibo kanti kunalento engikwaziyo ukuyenza. Ayikho into ngathi umuthi empilweni yomuntu awukwazi ukwenza izinto uyakwazi ukuzenza uma uzozimisela. Angive ngajabula ngama graduation ami owu2 nje ngaba nje ngangimnandi ngalendlela. Ngelinye ilanga ngicine ngangena njengomfundi ngabhala eBZ ngaba nje ngesikhathi esiningi bengengeneke ngihlale kulokusane lapha nje kuJ no K bengengene ngihlale amarow 2 ngibhale khona ukuphasa kwami nje kwaba khona okuthe ngelinye ilanga ngazibona sengihamba kule stage sengothatha iziqu zami so nje ibheke uZulu ngiyayihlonipha ngoba nje iyikho konke kuma students asongoye ngoba uma ungena khona usuke ungazi ukuthi uzobuya nani bayangena bangabuyi nalutho kodwa nje musuku ungene wabuya notho waqoka usuke ubonga nje ukuthi ngiyambonga uJehova ukuthi ngigqokile ngiphumelele nomndeni ujabule.
Things haven't always been easy. The mother of 5 from a small village called Macegane has, however, put her community on the map. And not only that, she still manages to support her family with the money she gets as a security guard.
Iyona ngifundisa ngayo sisi iyona futhi engiphinde ngibondle nangayo nasekhaya ngisaphothe nasekhaya ayikho kodwa ngibeka isenti pheki wesenti njengomzali nange njengomuntu wesifazane ukuthi konke kugcine kuyimpumelelo ekhaya bangagcina abantwana nabo sebehamba emgwaqeni bethu abadlili. Nomphakathi wami uyajabulela into indawo isimi ngikusona njengamanje noma mhlasimpe engikutholile even ngisho young ones amalento ama teenagers abeyezi kumina athi abethu abanye the day ngigraduate ongoye abanye bafunda ongoye bethi the day ngigraduate uyoba nje i-guest speaker ngoba nje amacekani uwaphakamisile and kunabo abanye abafundeka bebengena kwakhona ongoye through myself ngiba assist abenzi registration.
Her dedication is what wakes her up every morning to pursue what she wants, and by doing so, she's down on records as the very first security guard to graduate at the University of Zululand.
Departmentini kwakuyimina ngede ngangifunda ngo2008 or sathu kwakuyimina nomunye ozakuthi abawu2 so ngishuthi kwathi makhambeka indleleni kwangahambeka and then ngagcina sengiphumelela sengingedwa ngayibamba indlela kwazi ngo2010 ngibambile nje ngingedwa ne degree yami ngaqala 2008 yayo 3 years 2008 ngaqeda futhi ngo2010.
She has graduated, she is qualified. She explains why she's still doing the job she was doing before she even thought of studying.
Nganginalento yokuthi ngikhula ngikuthanda kuba iphoyisa and I'm proud to be a security guard. My uniform ngiyayithanda ingenza kwayona mase ngigqokile ngiyifeel ukuthi now I'm a security guard.
Ntombi's story proves that no matter where you're from and what you do, if you want it, you can get it. She's a mother, she's a security guard, she had to study between her shifts, she has a higher diploma in community work, an honors degree in public administration, and currently enrolled for a master's degree in community work. There's definitely nothing stopping Ntombi Mat. Uzula zayithola.
From Macegane to Ongoye. Ngi-security guard ngathola ebengikufuna nawe futhi uma ngabe kukhona into oyifunayo usengayithola ngoba usuke uyifuna leyo nto uyibeke inhliziyo yakho ukukhona ukuthi uyakwenza futhi uzophumelela.
What a woman. She graduated twice this past May in 2 different disciplines. Oh, wow. Congratulations, Ms. Ntombi. Stay tuned. We're back after the break with another story out of the University of KwaZulu-Natal.
Welcome to Network, a technology news program that also discusses what's trending in social media in and around Africa. MTN has launched its new movie and television streaming service, Front Row. If it's trending, we will find it. That's Network with me, Sphumelele Zondi, every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. only on the SABC News Channel.
Welcome back. Our producer Snenhlanhla Mthembu got wind of another story while out in KZN, the story of Tulani Jama of Umzimkhulu, 6 years later, and proving that indeed no challenge can stop you if you are doggedly determined. He stands proud as a glowing example to his children and community.
Sometimes when you leave home, you're not really sure what you will return with. 38-year-old Tulani Jama left his family in Umzimkhulu, south of KZN, to become a security guard at the University of KwaZulu-Natal. He grew up herding cattle, but in April he took another role and graduated from the university he once guarded.
Company ebizwa ngokuthi Enforce, then Enforce deploy e-UKZN. That's where ngikhonile ukuthi ke ngigcine sengibonile ukuthi even though bengihlezi ngitshela ukuthi umuntu ongenayo imali angeke azafunde, ngikwazile ukuthi ngithole knowledge from abafundi ukuthi ke nami ngingakhona ukuthi ngifunde.
As a security guard, he built friendships with the students over the years, and that's when he got encouraged to register and study.
Bangichazela ukuthi ke ngingakhona ukuthi ngifunde because masikhuluma nabo njalo ngoba bebabangani bami bona. So bebekhona ukungitshela ukuthi ke ukufunda kuyinto easy kangakanani, and babona ukuthi like masixoxa nje ama conversation wethu amaningi bayabona ukuthi lo muntu lona ubukeka njengomuntu ongathithi angenza something.
Since he wanted the degree really bad, he had no choice but to manage his time accordingly.
Ngashintsha indlela yokusebenza. Ngasebenza night shift, then during the day ngibe sesikoleni. Then ngabalansa kanjalo nje ukuthi if ngi-off, that's where I get time ukuthi ngikhona ukurest yabona. But nje mangingekho off, ngiyasebenza ebusuku, ngiyafunda emini. And like in most cases eclassini yabona, sometimes I fell asleep yabona, but ngibuye ngivuke futhi.
Tulani has a degree in social work, and with this qualification he feels he can assist his very own community.
Ngabona ukuthi ke abantu abaningi bayasokola, and in most cases endaweni zasemakhaya njengale abantu abazi nokuthi yipi indlela engakhona ukuthi ibasize. Like mangenza isibonelo nje, khona abantu la othola ukuthi kuneyintandana zihleli nomama mhlambe naye ongathathi ndawo yabona, abazi ukuthi bangakhona uaccess amafund ukuthi like njenge foster care grant yabona. Zonke lezo zinto lezo ngabona umsebenzi wama social worker, ngabona ukuthi maybe if ngingafunda nami ngakhona ukuthi ngizocontribute to the upliftment of this community.
Growing up was never easy, but that did not stop Tulani from pursuing what he wanted.
Masisakhula sihlupheke kakhulu sisi because ekhaya nje isikhathi esiningi bengekho umuntu osebenzayo. Umama wami ube umuntu nje oyidayisela amagwinya esikoleni ukuze sikwazi ukuthi ke sithole ama uniform, sithole nje kahle umuyena umuntu engimbonga kakhulu. Ngingakhohlwanga ubaba because naye wasebenza wazama ukuthi asiprovide, then mayisephelele umsebenzi ke kwase kuba nzima. So into esizile futhi ukuthi agcine yena ke esethola ipension ubaba. So umama mayedayisa amagwinya esisiza ubaba naye besasize ngempesheni.
He has 5 kids and a wife who all needed support, but that all changed when pressure mounted on schoolwork. He left his job and studied full-time.
Ngibonile ukuthi workload siyakhula manje esikoleni. Kwi-first year bekungcono. Then in my second year ngabona ukuthi no. Angeke ngisakhona ukuthi ngikwenze konke, because it was hard even on my first year, because ukufunda ngapha kudinga ukuthi like uconcentrate. You need to ukuthi wenze sure ukuthi yonke into oyenzayo yabona, you dedicate yourself to your studies. But at the meantime I had to ukuthi ngiphinde futhi ngenze umsebenzi as a security. Sometimes ngifeel like useless because ngineyingane ziyafunda esikoleni but angikwazi ukukhipha mali. I have to ukuthi ngifane nezingane zami, ngicele kubaba nezingane zami zicele kubaba, ngicele kumama nezingane zami zicele kumama.
Tulani's father says his son showed perseverance from a very young age.
Izapasa umatric behamba distance ende ihamba ngenyawo. Ngani ngobisi besingesihlanga phakathi kwekhaya. Ngingadohozi noma akhe engadohozi. Kodwa khona lapho wabekezela ngoba ubeyindoda yena indoda ekwaziyo ukunyamezela. Wabekezela wazomphasa umatric wakhe. Okutheni bangabe semphasa umatric wakhe. Kwafika ukuthi phela ngokusemdala sefuneka naye enza into zokuba manje sekhulile njengamakhwenkwe wonke.
Tulani's decision of going back to school full-time shocked his family, but that decision he took paid off because he now possesses something that no one can ever take away from him.
Ngamuzwa sethi baba ngeke mina ngiphinde esikoleni. Ngabuza mina ukuthi awu na uphinde esikoleni uma kodwa nalezi ingane zingaka uzozithini. La ngisho khona ukuthi ube indoda enesibindi. Uvele wathi kumina tata mina ezami ingane ziyahola. Ma unini engawazi ukucabanga ukuthi uzokwenzani ngale mali ehola lezi ingane, mina ngiyahamba ngiphinde esikoleni. Nangempela hamba ukuthi yena aphinde esikoleni. Ukuba makhoti ekhali inyembezi ethi ingane zizoba yini. Ngathi mina hayi makhoti bekezela. Kuba mnyama kakhulu mase kuzosa.
Mangisakhula esikoleni nje ngithi ngenza umatric, it was 1998. Lapho kukhona umuntu owafika wakhuluma nje lesimotivator. Lo muntu lo wasitshela ngabo D abayi3. Wathi one is desire for success, one is discipline, and another one is dedication. So those 3 D's managed to make up the person that I am now.
Wise words indeed. Jama still hopes to pursue a law degree one day and to attend the graduation ceremonies of all his children. Congratulations to you too, Tulani, and all the best. Stay tuned. After the break, we'll be back with more.
A woman is way more likely to be killed by a lover or her husband than she is by anyone else.
Christopher Panayuto, accused of orchestrating the murder of his wife, Jade, is to apply for bail in a bid to get out of the overcrowded cells and escape the samp and beans diet.
Here is a man that's accused of killing his wife. He's worried about the special diet. He's worried that he's eating beans and samp there.
Sadly, a fan was also reportedly killed in a scuffle with police during the pitch invasion.
I'm surprised that the city press is going with the picture of the celebration instead of showing us the picture of the person that has been killed.
Watch Media Monitor with me, Alicia Jali, Sundays at 9 a.m. only on the SABC News channel.
Information-hungry viewers stay with SABC News, as issues on the West are different from issues on the East or here in Johannesburg. So it is not surprising that people who follow the news know that there are 2 things for sure: that anything can happen, and SABC News will tell you when it does. Because we keep the nation fully informed. We are SABC News.
Hello again. The road to Tulani gaining his Bachelor of Social Work degree began when he became friends with former SRC member Eketsandiaho, who motivated and advised him every step of the way. Before we hear from him, let's hear how Tulani was as a student from one of his lecturers, Nolwazi Ngobo.
This is the place Tulani entered as a security guard but left with one of his biggest achievements yet. Tulani was friends with former SRC member Eketang, and he's the one who motivated Tulani to pursue his degree.
He told us that he wished to study, and the other one was saying that he wanted to drive trucks. So we wanted to demonstrate and also to show others what it's possible to achieve in life. And then we asked him to apply. Then we said, okay, fine, we don't want this gentleman to die as a security guard, but then we want others to be encouraged by him. He must be a source of inspiration for others. Then we then fast-tracked his application, and we did whatever we can, of which it worked out successfully. Then I said to her in Dozak, they are now being processed and they are successful, and he won't gonna have any financial burdens academic-wise, but in terms of his family, that was another story.
Eketang played a huge role in Tulani's career-making decision, but insists that Tulani should pat himself on the back for working on a future that he can be proud of.
He's the one to take the credit, not me, even though people say I've played an important role in terms of the intervention that I made, but he played a very, very, very big role to, not for himself, but to the entire community. And he also encouraged me to assist others even more.
His lecturer, Nolwazi Ngobo, describes Tulani as a student.
When you enter a class full of 150 students, you sort of you are bound to feel threatened or intimidated by the age disparity between yourself and those students. But with Tulani, it was different. He didn't feel threatened at all. Actually, his experience counted in his favor because he made valuable contributions during class. And of course, as part of our teaching, we also encouraged them to reconcile their life experiences with the classroom pedagogies.
Tulani's determination is inspiring, and he is surely a role model to his kids to do well at school too.
In his final year, he managed to get a certificate with merit. So he got 79% for one of his modules, which was quite commendable for somebody with such a background.
He may have been a bright student, but it wasn't always smooth.
Students are confused mangibona sengigqoke ingubo ze-security adide ukuthi how lo muntu kahle kahle kwenzakalani ngayo.
After all the sacrifices, Tulani and his family started seeing results. The hard work paid off.
Tata, ngomhla ka-15 ngiya esikoleni kuthiwa ngiyogqoka ijazi. Ngaqala ngabona uba maye iyakhuphuka ngenyani kanti lento umntwana uyayazi into ayenzayo. Udinga isupport ngempela.
My graduation day, it's like bengifila nervous, but since ngangibona ukuthi abantu uyabona on graduation abantu bazama ngayo yonke indlela, bathenga ama-gown, bathenga ingubo ezinhle, yonke leyo nto ngangifila like kumele ngingayi ku graduation, ngiqhamuke nje sengizo collect i-certificate sami kuphela. Kodwa ngabe ngabona ukuthi no, I'm strong enough to jump over any obstacles. Yabona ngizokhona ukuthi ngiye laphayana, and I don't have to look emasayidini ukuthi abanye abantu banjani. I have to believe in myself ukuthi nami whatever engigqokile izobukeka, ngizoba grand, and angiyona ingane angayibukeli phansi. It was my first time to walk on a red carpet there, and hey, there was so many people, so I was feeling like I had that excitement, and I was nervous too.
He saw it, he worked for it, and he got it. Tulani's hunger for learning made him walk into this institution with absolutely nothing, but today he is a qualified social worker.
we are no longer the prisoners of the past, but the pioneers of the future. So if labo bantu laba bahleze emakhaya bengakhona ukuthi like kube khona umuntu ozobaqhuquzela, bangakhona ukuthi babuyele back esikoleni. Sometimes you have to fail so that you can be more intelligent, ukuthi ukhone ukubona ukuthi urectify ama mistake, yabona. Nami ngisebenzile as a security, ngihlalile impilo yami nje isikhathi esiningi ngibona ukuthi angathi ngiyibona ifuture, bese ngibona ukuthi kushuthi ngiphelele la. But ngokuthola abantu abakhonile ukuthi bangitshela ukuthi no, you can still make it, yabona. The sky is the limit, you can do anything.
Lento yakhona inezitepisi ngezitepisi okufuneka sibekezelele. Ngathi mina mntana nambekezela vele mase kuzosa kuba mnyama kakhulu. Beke ngiba siyaphila siyalala sidlile, akho into esiphazamisa, ngicela ubekezele esijadu, akho into izabe isiphazamise.
Ongakufaka emqondweni ukuthi your daily decision determines your destiny. So whatever lento le oyicabangayo, lo ubona ukuthi wena mhlawumbe ufisa ukuthi ufikelele khona, ayikho into engakuvimba as long as wena you just believe in yourself ukuthi I can make it. Even kuzoba khona ingqinamba somewhere somehow, but mawuwa uphinde uvuke.
Amazing stories indeed that we hope have inspired you as much as they have us. Whatever your dream is, trust in it. Believe that it is valid no matter what your last name is or where you were born. And that is simply my message to you today. Join us again next week for more great stories to inspire you to achieve and be a better version of yourselves. Until next week, my name is Refiwe Muiwa.